You won't believe how much these coins sold for, and why they're nearly impossible to find. I'm talking about pieces of metal that are worth more than a mansion, a fleet of supercars, or even a private jet. These aren't just old coins you might find in your grandpa's attic. These are the absolute rarest, most legendary coins on the planet. We're going to count down 5 coins that have shattered auction records and have stories so insane you'll think they're from a movie. We're talking about government secrets, mysterious productions, and coins that were never even supposed to exist. Each one is a historical artifact with a jaw-dropping price tag. Let's get into it. Kicking things off with an absolute legend, the 1794 flowing hair silver dollar. This isn't just a coin, it's basically the first US silver dollar, minted just a few years after the country was founded, like holding the birth certificate of American money. Iconic design. Lady Liberty. Flowing hair meant to symbolize freedom. Reverse shows a skinny-looking eagle. Later designs improved it. Why the fortune? 2 things: history and rarity. The US Mint was brand new, still figuring things out. About 1,758 struck, and only around 150 survived today. Many were worn out, melted down, or simply lost over 2 centuries. Finding any is huge. Finding near mint is the holy grail. That led to a world record. In 2013, a specific 1794, believed the first struck and nearly perfect, went to auction. Bidding went wild, and the hammer fell at over 10 million, the most expensive coin at the time. Perfect storm. Historical importance. Extreme scarcity. Incredible preservation, with an ultra-sharp strike and mirror-like surfaces suggesting it was a VIP presentation piece in 1794. Next up is a coin with a story so wild it sounds like a Hollywood thriller, the 1933 St. Gaudens Double Eagle. Just look at it, one of the most beautiful American coins ever designed. Nearly 500,000 were struck in 1933, so you'd think they'd be common. Absolutely wrong. Owning one could land you in jail, because almost all were ordered destroyed before they ever left the mint. In 1933, during the Great Depression, President Franklin D. Roosevelt took America off the gold standard. He issued an executive order making most private gold ownership illegal. Americans were ordered to turn in their gold coins, so the mint melted the brand new 1933 Double Eagles into bars. They were never officially issued. Every single one was supposed to be gone forever, but somehow, a small handful, maybe around 20, were smuggled out. For decades, the Secret Service hunted them as stolen government property. If found, they were seized without compensation. Collectors and federal agents played cat and mouse. One smuggled coin ended up with King Farouk of Egypt, triggering decades of international legal wrangling. The US made a historic deal to officially issue that one coin, making it legal for a price. In 2002, it sold for $7.6 million. In 2021, the same coin sold again for $18.9 million, making it the most expensive coin in the world. Get ready for a coin that's famous for being an imposter. This is the 1804 silver dollar, the king of American coins. You're looking at the date and thinking, okay, it was made in 1804. Wrong, not a single one of these was actually struck in 1804. In the 1830s, President Andrew Jackson needed presentation coin sets for foreign rulers, the Sultan of Muscat and the King of Siam. Silver dollars hadn't been minted since 1804, so officials used the last date on record and created a new die with 1804. They struck a handful specifically for diplomatic gifts, Class 1 coins. Only 8 Class 1 coins are known. Each has a name and detailed provenance, from royal cabinets to elite collectors, celebrity objects, and numismatics. When an original hits auction, it's a global event, and prices soar into the millions. The Sultan of Muscat specimen sold for $4.1 million. Later, the mint made a few restrikes under sketchy circumstances, but the original 8 remain the true kings, born from a historical quirk that made them legends. This next coin is a true mystery, never authorized, never recorded. This is the 1913 Liberty Head nickel. Only 5 are known to exist. Their origin remains one of coin collecting's greatest puzzles. Officially, the mint switched to the Buffalo nickel in 1913. Liberty Head production was supposed to stop in 1912, with mint records showing 0 for 1913. Leading theory, rogue Mint employee Samuel Brown used old dies after hours to strike a handful, creating his own ultra-rare collectibles. For years, the five were hidden from view. In 1920, Brown placed an ad offering to buy a brilliant hype move, since he already had them. Each nickel has its own saga and pedigree. One even resurfaced after a car crash. One sold for over $4.5 million at auction. For a nickel, that's an almost 90 million times return. The mystery is part of the magic price list to collectors. Before the United States even had an official mint, a goldsmith in New York was making coins. Ephraim Brasher, respected gold and silversmith, neighbor to George Washington. This is his masterpiece, the 1787 Brasher doubloon, born in the chaotic, exciting years after the Revolution. Rejected for making copper coins, Brasher struck a few gold coins privately, his own currency. The design is incredible, a New York-style coat of arms with an eagle and a rising sun over mountains symbolizing a new beginning. Brasher stamped his initials, E.B., a hallmark like an artist's signature, his guarantee of weight and purity. Two main varieties, E.B. on the wing and the much rarer E.B. on the breast. Only a handful exist, and they're among the most desired coins in the world. One E.B. on wing sold for over $5 million. The unique E.B. on breast specimen reportedly traded near $10 million in a private deal. A piece of American folklore you can hold, a private gold standard before there was a mint. And there you have it. 5 coins so rare and expensive they feel straight out of a treasure movie. From the first US dollar at 10 million, to the illegal gold coin nearing 19 million. The stories are as valuable as the metal. A coin made for kings with the wrong date, a nickel that shouldn't exist, and a backyard gold coin before America had a mint. Keep your eyes open. Incredible value hides in plain sight. Thanks for watching. Which coin surprised you most? The illegal gold or the $4 million nickel? Tell us in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more insane stories.